Amazfit has been bringing updates to its watches in the last few months, and we've seen a lot of new and cool features coming to Amazfit watches. Now, the best thing about Amazfit Active Max is that it comes with all of these features out of the box. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you quite a few of these features. So let's get started. Now, if you use any of the latest Amazfit watches, you would know that you can actually go in the display and then go in always on display, and here you can go in always on style. Now here you can select the always on display to follow the watch face, or you can select a specific always on display style. So if it follows the watch face, you can turn on the always on display and it will just look like the watch face but dimmed out. You can go in style selection and you can select any other style as an always on display. And Active Max comes with new always on display styles. So if I can just start scrolling, here you will see that all of these are new always on display styles and they are absolutely amazing. So if I select this one, go back and turn on always on display, you will see that this always on display style comes up and it looks absolutely amazing. Another new feature that a lot of other Amazfit watches are now getting with updates comes out of the box on this watch, and that is this lower button shortcut. So if you go in settings and then go in preferences and here go in shortcut buttons, you will see this third option here, double press lower button, and you can set up a shortcut here. I have it set to launch flashlight, but you can open up any other app or function on the watch. The list is pretty long. Now these two shortcuts were already available and they are available on all the other Amazfit watches, but this is a new feature that other Amazfit watches are now getting with the latest updates. So if we go back and double press this button, it launches the shortcut that you set up. Next up, BioCharge also comes installed on this watch out of the box, and it comes with the latest BioCharge update, which means that you can go in BioCharge widget, you can tap on it and it takes you to the BioCharge app. Here you can see your BioCharge score, which it will just bring in a moment. You can swipe up to see your wake BioCharge, which is your BioCharge score when you wake up. And then you can see any events throughout the day. So if you've worked out and how much BioCharge scores that cost you, they will appear here as well. You can also go in the BioCharge app and scroll down, go in settings, and here you need to turn on all of these settings for the watch to measure your BioCharge score. Next up, if you have any notifications on the watch and you see that there's a particular notification of importance, you can actually pin it to the top. All you have to do is swipe left on the notification and then tap on this arrow button and your notification will be pinned at the top of the list. The good news is that Amazfit Active Max comes with 4 GB of internal storage, out of which almost 2 GB is available to the user. So that's a lot of storage for you to download your watch faces, maps, apps, but you can also transfer music to this watch through your phone. On the Zepp app on your phone, go in device and here find the music app, go in here, press on add, and it will take you to your file manager. From here you can select any track, so I'll select going home and then just tap on transfer and you'll see that it will start to transfer to the watch, and you can see the progress bar on the phone on how quickly it is transferring. Once the transfer is complete, tap on the check mark and it will take you straight to the music app, and here you'll be able to see the track that you've just transferred and you can tap on it, listen to it on the watch through the watch's speaker. Moving on, you can connect Bluetooth headphones to this watch and listen to music on your watch via Bluetooth headphones. And for that, you need to go in settings and then go in Bluetooth, and here go in headphones and it will start searching for any Bluetooth headphones that you have. So here I've got my Galaxy Buds 3. I'll put them in the pairing mode. And they should appear here. There you go. So select Buds 3 and they are now connected. From here you can also turn on auto reconnect. So next time when you will open Galaxy Buds or any of the Bluetooth headphones, you'll turn them on. They will connect automatically with the watch. A fantastic feature on this watch is that you can respond to messages using a full QWERTY keyboard. So if you have a message in your notifications, you can swipe left and tap on this green arrow button and it takes you to your response screen. From here you can use the keyboard, mic, and emojis. So if we open keyboard, it will open up full QWERTY keyboard. If you tap on this button here, it takes you to your keyboard settings. From here you can use the mic, you can go in numerical keyboard, go in emojis, and go in the settings button. Go in here, change the language, and you can also change the keyboard layout to QWERTZ and AZERTY. And this keyboard works pretty well. I mean, there is no swipe to type, but you can type on it pretty easily. Active Max also comes with Amazfit's own AI called Zepp Flow. Now you can use this Zepp Flow to understand the context of your notifications and respond to them. So here, if I want to understand this notification, I can swipe left and then tap on this blue button here, and Zepp Flow will activate, and it will understand the context of the message and explain it to me what exactly the notification says. And then if it's a message, you can respond to it by just tapping on these responses that it generates for you automatically, which is pretty cool. So you can turn this feature on by going in settings and then go in voice assistant, go in Zepp Flow, and here scroll down. You need to give it notification access and then turn on show AI notification assistant. You can also turn on activate Zepp Flow upon notification. So if you turn this on, whenever you will get a notification, Zepp Flow will activate automatically. So if you receive a message, the Zepp Flow will activate automatically and you can dictate a message and it will send it away. Talking about Zepp Flow, it is actually a pretty useful AI assistant in terms of how you use it. So you can get a lot of functionality out of it if you know what you're doing. So if you go in settings, go in voice assistant, go in Zepp Flow, you can turn on voice responses, you can select the voice, and then you can turn on all of these settings. You can also change its language if you want. So if you go in here, we can take a look at the languages. So these are all the languages that it supports. So how this works is that by default, it is set to launch by long pressing this top button here. And that's by default. You don't need to do anything for this. So if you long press it, it will activate Zepp Flow. Now you can ask it to do several things. So let's go through some of the examples. How many steps did I walk today?
You've taken 1484 steps so far.
What was my Wake BioCharge score today?
Your wake BioCharge today is 62.
Set an alarm for 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Done. Alarm is set for 7.
Would I need an umbrella tomorrow?
Yes. Tomorrow will be snow showers. So you might need an umbrella.
And then it also brings up this weather card for you to see. Set a reminder for me to do grocery at 12 p.m. tomorrow.
Got it. I've successfully added the event to your calendar.
Decrease the brightness level to 50%. There you
The
go.
screen brightness has been set to 50%.
And what I like is that it also brings up the slider so I can change it or manually adjust it if I need to. Next up, Active Max also comes with offline map support, and there is also the Maps app installed on the watch. So if you go in the Maps app, you can actually see the maps in detail. You can tap on these buttons to zoom in and out. And the good thing is that you can just swipe around using your finger. You don't have to tap on the buttons on the screen to move right and left, up and down, like it was before in Amazfit Active 2 and BIP 6. So this is also a new feature that this watch comes out of box with. So you can just swipe around and look at the map with your finger, press on this button, and you can select the map style, bright or dark. So now you get the dark mode here. You can press this button again and tap on the zoom move button, and then you get this option here. So if you press this button again, you get these buttons to go up and down if that is your thing, and you can press again to go right and left, but you can just move around using your finger, so it's not a big deal. Now to access these maps on the watch, you first need to download these maps through the Zepp app on your phone and then transfer them to the watch. But the process is very simple and seamless. On the Zepp app on your phone, go in device, and here you need to go in map management. From here, you need to select the area of the map that you want to download. You can go really crazy with this and download a huge area of the map, but that would take a lot of memory. So make sure that you're downloading exactly what you need. Once you have that, you can select different map types. So you can select base map, ski map, and contour map, and then download the whole thing to your watch and it will transfer to the watch. Now you can obviously use these maps when you are doing your activities like walking and running, and you will be able to see these maps. But the best use case scenario is if you are able to extract those GPX files through activities from the watch or load your watch with GPX files. So it's very easy to do. If you have an activity recorded on the watch by the Amazfit watch, and it works with all Amazfit watches. So here I have an activity that was recorded with T-Rex 3 Pro, but I want to extract this activity as a GPX file. All I have to do is tap on this three-dot menu, tap on export data, and from here I can export it as a GPX format. Now on your phone, if you have GPX files, it's very easy to load them onto the watch. All you have to do is tap on the GPX file that you want to load. It will open up all the apps that support those GPX files. So we'll select the Zepp app and it will open this GPX file on the phone. You can see all the information about that activity that you did. Now you can save it and send to device, and it will ask you which device do you want to send it to. Right now Active Max is connected, so we'll select Active Max and it will be sent to this watch. To use it on the watch, you need to go in your activities, and here let's say I want to do outdoor running. I'll go in here, tap on settings, go in navigation, go in my route, and I will see the GPX file I just saved to the watch. Tap on it and you can preview the route. You can go through elevation preview, slope preview, start point direction, and then you can tap on use route and it will just connect to GPS, and then you can start using this route for this activity on this watch. It's pretty cool that you can do this on a budget watch like this. You cannot do this stuff on Galaxy Watch at Classic, but you can do this on this budget watch. So that's about it from this video, guys. These were 10 cool things that you can do with the Amazfit Active Max. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, or you can also catch me up on X. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.